If someone wrongs you, how do you react? Do you believe that karma will take care of it, or do you seek revenge or feel the urge to fight back? Whatever your answer is, you'll find some closure about what's wrong and what's right by the end of this video. The origin of karma. Karma is a concept that originates from the Rig Veda, the oldest collection of Hindu philosophical and religious texts. According to Vedic mythology, it was introduced during the Bronze Age, around 1500 BCE. In Vedic mythology, karma signifies that the sum of a person's actions determines whether good or bad things will happen to them in this life and the next. Karma has both idiomatic and religious applications, with the latter explaining and enforcing a person's life course and afterlife. Living with integrity and performing good deeds brings positive outcomes, while dishonorable actions lead to negative consequences. Samsara refers to the cycle of rebirth, while moksha represents liberation from this cycle and the release from karma. An author sums up karma in Hinduism as, "Every event that happens before us, or to us, is the result of the seeds we sowed in the past. Hence, we must take responsibility for events which happen in our lives." The human mind is capable of imagining a world of karma where every event occurs because it's supposed to occur. There is no one to blame and therefore, no one to forgive. The allure of karma. Karma is like the ultimate justice system, one that doesn't require you to do anything. The idea that the universe will eventually balance the scales is immensely appealing. It means you can wash your hands off the matter, confident that cosmic forces will take care of business. Some people have a strong moral compass and a good sense of right and wrong. They believe in the concept of karma, that there is a balance in life and nature. Where there is good, you will be rewarded for it, and where there is bad, life will ensure justice is served. Many people who live by this moral compass find comfort in the belief that those who have wronged them will one day face consequences. But while this sounds comforting, it also makes us think of a few things. Revenge is petty. Take the high road instead. We know how it feels to have been wronged and just wait there for everything to happen on its own. This can be really frustrating. So, what do you do with the pent-up emotions? You choose to take the high road. You use your self-control and maturity to recognize that lashing out in revenge often makes things worse. A psychology researcher says, when you take the high road, you're essentially saying, "I'm not seeking revenge. I can forgive but not forget and be mindful in the future to avoid being exploited." Revenge is a negative emotion, so as psychologists we try to encourage people not to indulge in negative perspectives. Instead, we advise using anger and frustration to do something meaningful, which can ultimately lead to personal growth and resilience. Moreover, when you focus on yourself rather than obsessing over what they have done and what should happen to them, you become a bigger person, and that feeling is liberating. Make yourself so good and capable of chasing your goals and living your best life that you feel nothing about the person who wronged you. I think even that's a form of revenge, or rather fighting back, that needs no bloodshedding, but the satisfaction is sweet, they add. Work on yourself. Grudges just cause resentment and anger, which, at the end of the day, doesn't affect the person you're feeling them towards. It only starts eating into your own body. They're very powerful feelings, says another expert. So focus on what you can do for yourself. Engage in things you love, things that set your soul on fire. If you have a hobby or passion, immerse yourself in it. These activities can distract you from your troubles and uplift your soul. Spend time with people who are good for you, who can change your mood and be there for you. I also strongly recommend yoga and meditation. There's a reason these practices are becoming so popular, they add. Waiting for karma to punish someone who wronged you feels a bit like holding out for a dramatic finale. It requires patience and faith. While it's a delightful concept to imagine the universe balancing the scales, remember that you have a role to play too, and by that, we don't mean seeking revenge. Sometimes nothing is more liberating than peace of mind and personal growth, so do that and watch them burn.